everybody who is watching this video. My name is Olenjolai Moko TAYAI from the beautiful country called the Tanzania. Let me repeat it because it's better if you know, if you get clearly my introductions. My name is Sir Olenjolai Moko TAYAI Losingo. So this is my first generation, third generation, second generation, and this is I, right? And then they say that my nationality is Tanzanians, and I'm living Tanzanians, and I'm doing these programs in Tanzania, and I'm doing this program specifically for the Tanzanians, okay? So I would like to welcome you onto our official YouTube channel that's called Tanzania Online, not A level, this is O level. So just changed. A level is another channel. So I'd like to welcome you onto our official YouTube channel. It's called Tanzania Online Ordinary Level Secondary Schools. So these are abbreviations of ordinary and these are abbreviations of secondary. And then in square bracket Olenjolai M, or you can even eliminate Olenjolai and find that M. This is our official YouTube channels. In case that you find the other ones which is not the synonyms of what I've written there, that's not our official channel. That's something else other people they used to do it online. So in this YouTube channel, we are solving some of the critical and common problem for ordinary secondary students. I used to be in ordinary secondary education some years, more than 15 years ago. Yes, more than around 15 to 14 years, something like that. Okay, don't remember exactly the number of the years since I've been at ordinary, but simply I've been in ordinary secondary education or level. And the great challenge that I faced myself is I was getting a lot of challenges on how to learn and how to understand and keep what I've understood and how to apply different concepts of mathematics, basic mathematics, and also science subjects such as physics, chemistry, and biology. So there are many causes of the challenges or the situation, the problems that I've been encountering during my ordinary level education. Some of them are critical, some of them are minor, some of them are huge, some of them can be eliminated, and some of them sometimes it's difficult to eliminate because if you psychologically possibly you find that you have some family stresses, it's a little bit challenging to eliminate them. But the common one is it was first of all the fundamental problems is the gradual change. It means that it's just the transition from learning the materials in Swahili language and learning them in English. It was a little bit challenge to my side, and even still a challenge even to the students who are in this level right now. Again, another problem is, sometimes it can be caused by the maybe you are not taught systematically from top of the course or top of the subject to the bottom. And then some of the problems might be caused by the school, and some of the problems might be caused by the laziness of the students. Some of the problems might be caused by the support from your guardians or your parents. But some of the problems, sometimes you might find that all the sectors are okay, but now the issue is you don't know the techniques of how to study science and the mathematics subjects. So after my graduations in ordinary education, also I spent times to teach other students in that level. I've taught mathematics, physics, chemistry, and biology. When I was doing my research by that time, and even now, I realized that themselves also they are facing even critical problems compared to mine. So simply what I want to make a point that there are many problems the ordinary secondary students used to face during the year process of learning science subject and mathematics. So in these official YouTube channels, I've decided to take a step on how can I solve those problems. So I'll be using different techniques and different ways of solving those common problems, but I'll be teaching students. So I'll be sharing, so I'll be teaching what I know concerning about O-level, or concerning about science and mathematics, science subjects and mathematics, or basic mathematics. So that's all about this YouTube channel. So and hence that the issue is just to reach thousands or millions of the students, and from one generation to another generation. That's why that I transformed my program from physical learning into the online. So in these official YouTube channels, we have 3 departments. The first one is called the Basic Physics Department, Basic Mathematics Departments, and Basic Chemistry Department. So in Basic Physics Departments, we are teaching 4 subjects: Physics Form 1, Physics Form 2, Physics Form 3, Physics Form 4. In departments of Basic Chemistry also we are teaching 4 subjects: Physics Form 1, Physics Form 2, Physics Form 3, Physics Form 4. Also in departments of Basic Mathematics we are teaching 4 subjects. Okay? Basic Mathematics for Form 1, Basic Mathematics for Form 2, Basic Mathematics for Form 3, Basic Mathematics for the Form 4. So it means that in total I'll be teaching you 12 subjects. And I'll be teaching you every topic step to step and simplify the concepts. So in these programs, or in this platform, we are trying our level best to simplify the concept that we are teaching to our students. So I'll be using different teaching aids, I'll be using different teaching techniques, I'll be using different teaching materials, I'll be using different techniques on teaching students. Whether you are slow learner, you will understand. Whether you are faster learner, you will understand. Whether you are intermediate learner, you will understand. Believe me, that's a promise that I want to give you. So that is all about the channel. So another question, or another piece of information I want to share you. So now you say yes, okay, fine. Thank you very much, Sir Olenjolai. How can I join? How can I get connected with your program? That's very good questions. You have to do at least 4 steps, which actually that you won't spend more than 3 minutes for you to stay connected and be updated. Number 1, you have to make sure that you sign in YouTube by using your official Gmail or Yahoo email so that you can subscribe. Why should you subscribe onto our YouTube channel? That's a good question. The main reasons, or the main objective of you to subscribe, or the main reason for you to subscribe, is we will be uploading more than 200 videos on this YouTube channel. Hopefully every day, but at least a week. We used to add more than 10 sometimes. Yes, more around 7 to 10 videos. So once you subscribe, then the YouTube community will give you notifications that I've added a new video, so you can go through it. That's number 1. Number 2, also we insist you to read the descriptions of each video, which you click the buttons called the Show More. So when you click here, you get some explanations or more detailed explanation concerning about the video you are watching right now. And then there also you'll find the invitations that God has given me permission to invite you. In case that you want, remember that this is an expensive program in person. If maybe you want me to teach you in person, it's expensive. I don't want to lie to you. And even the whole program is expensive, it's hard, it's time consuming. So there is the initial cost and also the running cost. God didn't give me permission to mention how much does it cost, or how much did it cost and how much does it cost. But just one point that you have to know in your mind, there is a high running cost. So I don't want to charge you any amount of money. But in case you want to offer God, not me, you want to offer God your Thanksgiving offering for this program. If you go, you read the descriptions of each video, you'll see how you can offer it through the bank account. But also, you can do the mobile transactions by using this Thanksgiving offering number 0759 745331, and your Thanksgiving offering will be received with hands of thanks, and will perform a desired activity to make sure that many lectures and many concepts, many videos of Tanzania of ordinary level secondary educations will be uploaded to the space or to the air, so that everywhere or anywhere students can learn in any country, in any continent, in any region, or in any school. Excuse me. That is number 2. The third thing which I insist you to share. Make sure that you share these contents with your colleagues, with your young brothers, with your elder brothers. Make sure that you share, and then so you can like or dislike. That's the third thing. The fourth thing, our classes will be incomplete if we don't invite students to ask questions. You are not with me in this. You are not with me physically. You are with me spiritually. So the way that you can ask your questions and interact with me, whether asking questions or maybe giving feedback that, sir, I understand what you have taught you, or I don't understand at all, you have to use the comment section, right? How can you use the comment section? The comment section, you can use the comment section just to ask questions, number 1. You can use the comment sections to read questions that have been asked by other students worldwide. Number 2, you can use also the comment sections to establish the online group discussion. And number 4, you can use the comment sections to submit your homework. In many sessions that I'll be teaching this in this channel, I'll be leaving the homework for you to do it on your own, right? So that's the first piece of information. The fifth piece of information that I want just to let you know, our national language in Tanzania is Swahili, right? But our official language is English. So, and even all the science and mathematics subjects are beautiful if you learn them in English. So for the Form 1 program, so for Form 1 subjects, I used to teach them in 2 languages, English and Swahili, in order to help students who are from Swahili primary educational system to adapt how to learn in English. But from Form 2 to Form 4, I used to speak English from the beginnings of the session to the end. In case that you are not experienced to learn stuff in English, you want maybe kinds of some of the Swahili terms, I would like to insist you that it's a process, but even yourself that you have to concentrate and make sure that you understand and eliminate such kind of the fear that I won't understand because of the language used is not Swahili. So remember that we are preparing to think critically and even to think broadly, not like just to think like a kid. So that's why that we want even to prepare you in terms of the language. Language is very important in education. That's the truth that I want to tell you. Swahili used to end at the airport. So from there, when you cross the borders, you go to Congo, you should know French. If you go to UK, you have to know English also. Again, the last thing is this material, which I'll be teaching you in these official YouTube channels, might be used in any continent, in America, in Asia, in North America, in South America, in Europe, in Africa, in Australia. So it can be used in any continents and in any country, in any schools of that level, ordinary level schools. However, that my main focus will be on the O level. So that is all about introductions. In case you have any questions, please don't hesitate yourself to ask in the comment section. In this program, so in this YouTube channel, we teach you many concepts and also teach you how to solve problems, so problem solving. Also, we welcome you to enjoy the beauty of physics, not the hardness or the difficultness of physics. No, physics is not difficult. And then Olenjolai thinks differently. This is, yes, my code. It means that we call it my phrase or my just like my reminder. I used to think differently. That because you can ask yourself that how this man is able to do this and that and that. That is God's grace, but also I used to think differently more than you think. Again, I want to tell you that in these YouTube channels, we need students who are serious and who are passionate in science subjects and even basic mathematics and who are well prepared to love physics, chemistry, and mathematics for the rest of your life. Even biology also you have to love it. So those are the pieces of information that I wanted just to share with you. Today, I prepared the general introductions of physics Form 3, right? So the general introduction, so session 00, so the departments as I mentioned, subject is that one, class, these are the contents for the Form 3, and then in some of the education systems, they call it class 11. Okay, so I've explained all about this one. So this is session 00, the general introductions of physics for Form 3, That's what I want to share with you, or I want to teach you. Okay, good. So, I would like to share with you the big picture in my mind about physics. And hence, I will share with you the reference books and notes. And finally, I will end it on giving you the topics or contents or chapters of Form 3, of Physics in Form 3. So I would like to start with big picture. Say big picture. So this big picture of physics. And this big picture of physics is in Olenjolai's mind. So this is what in my mind. Remember also, before even I go into too much details, Olenjolai does not know everything about physics. I just know a small slice of what of physics. But I'm ready to teach it as a students, or maybe students, in some students, what I know. But remember, I don't know everything. I'm still learning basic physics. I'm still learning physics. So here we had our core subject, we call it science. Okay? So this is science. We learned the fundamental science. Say fundamental. Fundamental science subject. So fundamental science. And this we did it in Swahili language, or for English medium since in English. And this is all about nursery and what? Nursery and primary. Nursery and the primary education. Okay, primary education. That is for fundamental science. After grade, so this was standard 1 up to standard 7 for Tanzania curriculum, up to standard 7. So then we say that downstairs here, when we graduate, we go to the next level, and this level is the level that we have been discussing about. It's all level, it's ordinary level, right? Education. And in this ordinary level education, this is covered for Form 1, so Form 4. So here we can categorize, or we can divide biology into can divide science into 4 main branches. The first one is physics. The second one is chemistry. The third one is biology. And the fifth one is agriculture. Agricultural science. So in those 3 branches or 4 branches, we call them 4 branches of science, we used to learn the fundamental concept during the O-level education. We don't dig in detail. So you dig in details if you go for advanced level. So this is just like what I said, you can do maybe you are private candidates. So I'll be taking you from step to step. So this is for the O-level education. So if we take a route of physics now, what will be the next level? If we pass physics, then the next level, it might be advanced physics. And this is now we are talking about Form 5 to Form 6. Form 5 to Form 6. And then another route, we can, after graduating the ordinary physics, we can study concept or courses that we call them applied physics. Applied physics. Applied physics. Applied physics. So this applied physics, this is for certificate in engineering, in science, but also for ordinary diploma. So in most cases, this is programs for 1 to 2 years for certificate, but for ordinary diploma is 3-year program. So this is another way that you can think about physics. So advanced physics, this is Form 5 to Form 6, in case that you will measure on the sum of the combinations which including physics, such as PCM, PCB, PGM, PMC, physics, mathematics, computer. So you have physics there. So all this is all about advanced physics. The good news is I have official YouTube channel, the one that I mentioned there, the Tanzania Online or Level Secondary School, in square bracket Olenjolai, but also I have another advanced level advanced level YouTube channel that's called Tanzania Online A-Level Secondary Schools in square bracket Olenjolai M. Good news again, I have a 30 official YouTube channel to teach applied physics and even engineering and the scientific mathematics, which is called for ordinary diploma, which is called Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, the square bracket Olenjolai M. So after graduating this level, it means that after graduating those 2 levels, so after graduating the first level and the second level, right? So after graduating, it means that for either you graduate from advanced physics or applied physics. Okay? Basically applied physics, right? Okay. So then the next round here, we say that it depends. If you graduate on advanced physics, you can focus on what? On higher yes, so we call it higher physics, and this is for undergraduate. This is for undergraduate. So this is pure physics, higher pure physics. And hence you can keep on learning applied physics in some of the courses, especially engineering and science. So applied physics. So the main focus here, or the main applicants of physics are engineers and the scientists. Okay, excuse me. So that is, we say that this is for engineers and the scientists. So the good news, I don't know anything about higher pure physics, but I know about the applied physics. And this is undergraduate level, as I say, or bachelor level. Similarly, when this is undergraduate level. So what the use of undergraduate means bachelor level. So this is the next level. So you see that right now when I'm teaching about the general introductions, you are at this point. So you have a responsibility that takes this route or this route. Then next this route or this route. If you go further, you find that also this higher physics, you find that you are going to learn about advanced specialized physics or pure physics. Pure physics. So this is for masters. Okay? Then the next level is advanced special pure maths, and then this is 40 for PhD. Similarly, here can navigate the same route, can go forward, called advanced applied physics. advanced applied physics, for instance, in engineering and science. Right? So this is also for master. And then downstairs here, there, after graduating, you will have also advanced applied physics. And this is engineering and science. So, and this is PhD. So you see that how you may study mathematics until the end of your studies. I believe that you've already subscribed, so you enjoy now notification from the YouTube community. Okay, that's all about TOTI. Another thing we say that, why are we going to school? Not to get a certificate, but just to solve what problems. Solving problem. So when you graduate from, even after what? After A-level studies, you can also do this. And then this is applying physics. It means that what, after graduations you have to solve problems. You're solving real life problems, not the real life problems, right? Solving real life problems. So then after graduating this one also, you have to go and check it, the real life that you have to solve, even this route, real life that you want to solve, or mankind problem that you want to solve, even this guy, and even this guy. So all of this are to solve, to solve what? Real life problems. Okay, so that is all about the big pictures. Now, can be too much details. Now, let me take you into a very important part. We got the references, say references books, and the notes, and material, excuse me. Reference books and materials. So let me mention or present to you the list of reference books that you can refer when you be learning physics for Form 3. The first reference which I recommend for every student who is watching this video right now is this one, called the Physics Syllabus. I would like to see that every syllabus, every student has a syllabus. So physics is syllabus for ordinary secondary education. So we say physics is syllabus for ordinary secondary education, and this is for Form 1, Form 4. From 1 to Form 4. So physics syllabus for ordinary secondary education from 1 to Form 4, and this is outside by Tanzania Institute of Education. So the physics syllabus is very important reference material. That's why I gave it the number one to me is that it's very important for you to have it. Because you have it, you just buy it once and then use it for all the 4 years of learning. So that's a reference books, a material. So physics syllabus for ordinary secondary education from 1 to from 4. This is the front view of the book, right? So it's written United Republic of Tanzania, Ministry of Education and Vocational Training, physics syllabus for ordinary secondary education from 1 to form 5. Right? 1 to form 5. So if you open, you'll find that there's a column for topic or subtopic, scientific procedures, teaching and learning strategies, teaching and the learning resources, assessment, and number 40, number of period. Okay, so make sure that in case that you don't have this book and you want it, you can go to the descriptions and read how much does it cost and how much does how much does it cost and how much does it cost you per book to ship in a particular regions. So make sure that you enjoy it a bit, because we are not only teaching but we are supplying important material. Even the list of the books that are not here, I can find for you. Okay, good. So then let us go to the next reference. So the second reference is physics. So physics forms 3 and 4 students' book, which is authored by Tanzania Institute of Education. So the second reference for the physics form 3, which I would like to present to you, it's a book that's called the Physics Form 3 and 4 Students book by Tanzania Institute of Education. This is the way that this is the shape of the book. It's called the Physics Form 3 and 4 Students Book, right? And then it's Tanzania Institute of Education, right? So then this is for the new syllabus. This is the back end of the book. Also, in case you need it to order in any regions of Tanzania, just to go to the comment sections and then the description first, how much does it cost and how much is shipping cost is, and then do the everything that you should do. So this is inside the book called the Physics Form 3 and 4 Student. Okay? The third reference book or material is this. It is 5th edition. It's editions of what? 5th edition physics. By A. F. Abbott. This is 1989. The first edition's physics by A.F. Abbott. So the book is called the book is called Physics, but the 5th edition, the outside is called the Abbott, and this book is famous in Tanzania as Abbott Physics, right? So that's how people they used to call it. So it's common like that. So if somebody will ask you that, can you help me, can you borrow me your Abbott Physics? Just saying that he's speaking about a physics book. Then the first reference is A's what? Called the 8th edition. 8th edition Principles of Physics. Principles of Physics. Principles of Physics, and this is authored by Nelcon, not Nelcon, authored by so this is by Nelcon, by M. Nelcon, by M. Nelcon. By M. Nelcon, and this is 2003. Okay, so the first reference material or textbook, because I would like to begin, this is the first listing, this is for the textbook. You have textbooks and also you have question and answers. So the 60 is, we call it, you can use online like you are doing right now, or internet. Internet, online, internet books. There are many books, also many materials or many notes, let's say. That is the 6th reference. We say that you should have physics notes. You have physics notes. Okay. Physics notes for physics notes for, so I say that physics notes for physics form 3. Physics notes for physics form 2, not form 3, and this is these notes are prepared by Sir Olenjolai. By Olenjolai. So the notes that I'm teaching right now, at the end of 40, at the end of textbook. So now let's take you to question and answers books. In case also you need to order physics by A.F. Abbott, you can order it online. Just go to the descriptions. In case you want to order Principle of Physics, because I didn't come with it, so to show you, then you might get it in any regions of the Republic of Tanzania. Okay, so that's the secret of science and mathematics. Okay, so the first question and answers book, which is number 7, or material, this we call it past papers. Say past papers. And this past paper, you have to have the midterm testing, past paper. Then terminal. Right? Terminal, annual, right? Then pre-mock, and then mock exam, pre-nectar, etc., etc., etc. So those are the examples of 40 of past question and answers reference material. The eighth one, this the book now, is 12th edition. Okay, 12th edition of Form 4 Physics Review. Yeah, but that is, so the 12th editions is Form 4 Physics Review, which containing question and answers, and realistic, how many are they? That is, so that's the last book, we call it your reference book. So a student at least should have at least 3 of those reference books that I've mentioned for you. So then I want to show you about that review book which you can use during your Form 3 studies, is this one. So it's called the Ordinary Level Physics Review, Problems and Solutions, 2003-2015. This is the back side. This is the side. And this is the side. Okay, so that is about 30, the Form 4 Physics Review. The good news that this book contains questions, the past paper, as I said, that from 2003-2019. So you find that this is insight, means solving problems. These are the problems, right? Are the questions, and this is the solutions guide. So if also you need this book as a question and answers book, you can order it online, and then I can ship it to you. Okay, good. After having that introductions of reference material in the books, I would like now to take you into the next and the last part of chapters or topics of ISP. So chapters or topics of physics. Physics 30, Form 3. Form 2. Form 3, for Form 3. So chapters or topics of physics Form 3, for Form 3. For Form 3. So what is the syllabus? What are the contents? What are the chapters of physics for the Form 3? How many topics do you have? How many chapters do you have? You can pause that. I can pause a video and then try to ask yourself that question. And then you come and check the solutions and you correct it yourself. So here, so he said that there are 9 topics that we have to cover at this stage. There are 9 topics. The first one, we call it applications of vectors. First topic for the Form 3, we call it applications for applications of vectors, not before. So you say applications of 40 of vectors. Okay, applications of 40 of vectors. At the first applications of vectors. Yes, applications of vectors. Then the second topic of Form 3 is called the friction. Say with me, friction. So frictions, and that's applications of 40 vectors. The third topic is called the light. So light. And then the fourth topic is called the optical instrument. Say optical instrument. Optical instruments. That's the first topic that I'm going to teach you. The first topic for the physics form 3 is called the thermal expansion. This is one of the topic of heat. Say thermal expansion. Say thermal expansion. So that is thermal expansion. Then the sixth topic after thermal expansion, I will teach you about transfer of thermal energy. How you can transfer the thermal. So transfer of the thermal energy. Say thermal energy. And the sixth chapter. The eighth chapter, we are going to teach you about the measurement of thermal energy. So the seventh chapter and the sixth chapters are related. So this is the seventh topic called measurements of thermal energy. Okay, the eighth topic for this subject is vapor. So vapor and water and the humidity. Vapor and the humidity. And then the last topic, not last because it's last, we have a topic we call the current electricity. We have two branches of them. So vapor and humidity. So current electricity. That is the ninth topic. So if that's the case now, if you have any question, please don't hesitate yourself. Ask in the comment section. I would like to thank God who have been with me during the preparations of this course, and also even during the times that I've been teaching there. I see the hand of God and I see the assistance or the strength of the Lord. I would like to say that this is the end of the session 0, where there is no the truth concerning about that session 0, but it's general introduction. So I would like just to tell you one thing, that here we have a list of 9 topics: applications of vectors, frictions, light, optical instruments, thermal expansion, transfer for thermal energy, measurement of the thermal energy, and then vapor and humidity. This is current electricity, right? So total that we have what current electricity, one of the topic. So it means that we will be learning one topic at a time. Okay, so make sure, I would like to give a promise that I will try my level best to simplify all of these concepts in all of these 9 topics. Not just in one day, but it can take even time, maybe a year. But that's my intentions. I want you to like mathematics, and I want you to like physics. That's why that I'm insisting you to do these programs yourself as a senior student. So this is the end of that general introductions. Join me in session 1 of that topic of choice, which has been there, so that everything will be all right. So thank you very much for watching this video. May God bless you, and would like just to pray for you and pray also for me, and may God bless you abundantly. And then I would like to meet you or to invite you in the next session of physics for the Form 3. So may God bless you. Meet you in the next session. I love you.